Half the challenge of an ice bath is... Hello, welcome back to Sauna Diaries. My name's George. This is my sauna, and today is episode 9, and we'll be talking about the ABCs. But first, I'm going to jump in my ice bath, because I've been in the sauna already for 15 to 20 minutes at 105 degrees. So it's really hot, so I need to cool down first, get nice and cold, and then we're going to come back. Right, we're back. So today I wanted to talk about the ABCs, and today I got this topic from a podcast I've been listening to, so I want to fully acknowledge this podcast called The Body and the Beast. It's by two guys called Jay Alderton and Dan Meriden. So, and that episode, I listen to them every week, and that episode this week was on the ABCs, and it just got me thinking what my ABCs are. So, give a bit of context is that when you're in the non-negotiables that you have to do every single day to be a better person, you know, so like your morning routine, your night routine, any kind of routine that you have that you need to get done, and that's your A. And then if your time is a bit more rushed, you have a B, and then if it's super rushed, you have a C. So you're always doing some form of one of your non-negotiables a day, depending on your time. And it just got me thinking about what mine are, because I know I definitely have an A. So my A, without fail, is I wake up and I do breath work, Wim Hof breath work, and I have a cold plunge, and I do a gratitude journal where I write three things each day which I'm grateful for. They're in no particular order. Most of the time I will come down and I will get a coffee and I will do the gratitude journal while the coffee cools down, drink the coffee, do the breath work, and then I get into the cold plunge, my ice bath. Now before I had my cold plunge, for years I've done cold showers, but I actually find them not very nice now. Like, you still get the same benefits from them in a way, but yeah, they're not as, calming or relaxing. I use lightly, as an ice bath. It's got to rotate around like a chicken and get spritzed with cold water. But if I can get a feeling, some kind of like cold immersion, that I'm kind of jump straight to C, but that will be C. That is bare minimum, that every day I need to feel some kind of form of cold immersion. You know what, I've been here for 15 minutes, time flies when you're having fun, so I need to go back into the ice bath for 3-4 minutes, let's find out, and then I'll come back in and finish the rest. We're going to backtrack and go to B. It's fresh water, so I don't have to now start showering myself before going back in. Thought that was a spider. Back into the ice bath. Otherwise it get dirty real easy, so bear with me. It's not all glamorous, Running across your garden and getting a garden hose to spray yourself down. But, it's what we do. In a bit. Yeah, this is a self-note for myself for a future episode. It's about staying calm, lowering your heart rate when in the ice bath, because that's what I've been trying to practice recently. But anyway, back to that ABC. So my A is definitely the cold plunge, breath work / meditation, and my gratitude journal. If I'm in a super rush, I just need some form of cold exposure. And my B, if there was one thing just save against time, would be the breath work. So I would have to lose that, which is tough because it really does reset, especially in the morning. It really does get you energized, gets blood pumping, it gets oxygen to your brain. And yeah, it's an amazing feeling, high in your own supply. So, but if I'm in a rush, so a prime example would have been the other day, I had to leave the house early because altogether my morning routine, if I count going to a gym class, is about 2 hours. But without the gym class, it's about an hour. So if I have to be somewhere super early, I may not have time to do the 20 minutes breath work, and the ice bath, even though I'm in there for like 2 or 3 minutes, it takes a while sometimes to build up, the mental. Half the challenge of an ice bath is in the mind before getting into the ice bath, and that will never go away. You can ask anyone, that will always remain the same. So if I'm in a rush and I can't get into the ice bath, which is, very, very small amount of time, very like small percentage of the time I just can't get in, I'll go and have a cold shower. So to wrap up this episode, like I said, I want to say thanks to the podcast that I listen to, Body and the Beast. I've been listening to these two guys for quite a few years now, every week without fail, and it's amazing. So I'll put a link, something to credit them. But I would be curious to hear what other people's ABCs are, especially within the space of mental health, mindset, fitness, everything that I want to try and cover and talk about within the Sauna Diaries. So if any of you do have your ABCs and would love to share them, please send them in, and maybe I can talk about them. But until then, have a great day.